Welcome to Visa Technology. We are going to look at the charts and some other stuff. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I forgot to put on the mic anyway. I will put on the microphone next time. I will make a sticky note right now that I cannot forget the microphone again. I actually was thinking about it today, but I forgot about it. All right, microphone, I'll put it right here. And yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to be honest with you guys. It is really, I just have a lot to do in my life. I have a lot to do in my life, so I don't really have much time to prepare these lives anymore. So I'm a little bit all over the place, maybe. But yeah, let's just jump right into the charts because this is the most important thing we're going to talk about. We're also going to talk about Sora and the Sora app and the Sora social app, a few things there which are very interesting. And we are going to talk about S5 as Carlo wanted me to go into that. And I always appreciate if you want me to talk about anything, let me know down below in the comments, in the chat or wherever. I will go into that and we'll talk about this on the next live, even though I am not that prepared, but I looked into it a little bit. But let's go into the charts first and foremost. So obviously we hit a new all-time high for Bitcoin, and we are right in the zone. If you don't know what this zone is, then go back and watch literally every single live stream I've been doing for the past forever. Just as a recap, the yellow line is the time of the Bitcoin halving, and the red line is the cycle top. So here we have 518 days, here we have 549 days, and this is what we are approaching right now. So this is from 500 and something days to 609 days, which we are in almost in the middle. So yeah, I would expect the Bitcoin cycle top to be in pretty soon. Have we seen the cycle top already? I don't think so. And also, as you know, guys, I don't know shit. I don't know anything. So is this a cycle top? Is this not a cycle top? Will we go till June next year? We might. Who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows. All I can say is, and all I am saying is that in the past, it looked like this. So if it keeps keeping up with the past, if the past repeats or rhymes or however you say it, history doesn't repeat but it rhymes. If it does that, then the cycle top will be probably between these two red lines, but it might not. So that's all I'm saying. I am definitely aware of that fact, and I think you should also be aware of that, but you also should keep in mind that it might not happen. So we had this sharp correction after we hit the cycle top. This is not the cycle top, but the new all-time high, which is pretty normal. Let's see if we could have predicted that maybe from this one. This one looks good. This is a low, right? So we have the swing low here. We go to the swing high there with the FIP extension tools. If you have been here on this channel before, you kind of know how this works. If you want to go very in depth into that, check out the 99 Crypto Lifer and especially Master Friend who works with that. And we hit a 786 almost perfectly down here. So that's very beautiful. I did not trade this. I'm not trading currently. But yeah, you easily could have gotten in here. How to know to pull your FIP from here? Personally, just because it looks the best, right? Like this year is kind of wonky, like you already had a shoot up here. This year is like more prominent. So if I was looking for a trade, which I'm not currently, I would always pull from the most prominent swing low to the swing high, obviously. Yeah, and we hit the 786 almost perfectly. So how you would trade this is obviously you put your long position here. I don't even know if anyone here is interested in trading, but we'll just go through this real quick because this is beautiful. Here we have a 2-to-1, which is not ideal. We want at least a 3-to-1 ratio. So that would be here. I would always put my stop. I actually would like to have my stop below this wick here, but it ruins the ratio. You can also go with a risky stop kind of here, but I would put it at least here. So yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to show that if you see a dip like this is what I wanted to say. This is what I actually wanted to say. Okay, I did not want to talk about trading. This is what I actually wanted to say. If you see a sharp correction like this, the first thing you do is you search for your most prominent swing low and you pull your Fibonacci and you see where it lands. If it lands in a 786 or 618 or maybe even an 886, which is a little bit more resident here, then yeah, you can be relatively confident that it probably goes back up. Same goes, by the way, for trading upwards. So we pull from our most prominent swing high here. We go down here, and right now we are at the 618. So we definitely we expect some resistance. Like, this is so funny because exactly on point, exactly on the 618, we would expect some resistance here. And exactly here we got some resistance. So that's actually quite funny. But yeah, we would also expect some resistance, obviously, on the 786, but we want this to push through. If it pushes through violently, right? If it pushes through here violently, we probably get a huge move up. So for now, I am still thinking we are going to make a new all-time high. We are going to go higher, but I am still very, very cautious of how much time we have left, because this red line is coming closer, and I still expect our cycle top to be somewhere between these two red lines. And I also think 150, 148 is a good place to aim at, I would think. I'll not go into how I come to this level. I think I did this on a stream way, way back then. Maybe you've seen that one. But yeah. If we have a huge retrace, which you'll probably not get, like, it's time. It is freaking time. The red line here is coming closer, so I don't expect us to have a huge retrace and drop down. If we get this, we are probably over. Again, I have no idea if we go with history, but I would expect, like, we have a lot of liquidity right here. We have a ton of liquidity right here. Look at this liquidity right everywhere. This green line is crazy, man. So yeah, we have some liquidity there. There's some liquidity here, but man, this green line here at 107.5K. This is like everybody and their mother has their stop losses here. So if we tank down here, this is a huge way, man. Like, how far is that from current price down here? This would be like almost 13%. No, it is 13%. It's over 13%. Yeah, no, that's, I don't see this happening. I don't see this happening for the time we probably have lived, according to history, have left. So I would not expect us to tank down here. If we go down here, I say we are done for good. But again, I have no idea. So for now, I remain cautiously bullish. I think we'll probably go higher. I think our cycle top will be somewhere in this area. But yeah, again, I have no idea. So let's see what's going to happen. I just want to start with Bitcoin, because the next thing I want to talk about is, where is it? Let me drink something first. Is Singularity Finance. All right. Good. I did not prepare anything. Like I looked into this, but I didn't prepare any story of that. I just chose this pictures so you know what the topic is. Now, Singularity Finance, I looked into it. Obviously, I knew about it. I have not looked into it for a while. They are doing really quite some really cool stuff, I have to say. You have like nice walls where you can get a lot of API, and yeah, I am definitely long-term bullish on them. But what I want to talk about and what I want you all to be aware of and why I talked about Bitcoin first is obviously we need to take into account where we are at time-wise in this market. And time-wise in this market, we are very close to the Bitcoin cycle top. So if we look at the SFI chart, we can do that as well in just a moment if we want to. Where is it? It's here. I'll show you in just a bit. Yeah, the chart has going down, like really down a lot. So it's probably very undervalued. Okay, it's very undervalued. But time-wise, we are close to the cycle top, historically speaking. Again, it might run till June next year, till September in 3 years. I don't know. Might happen. Who knows? But historically speaking, and we are going with history here, we are close to the cycle top. So right now, if you're thinking about accumulating SFI, I would only put a little bit into it, but not too much, because I would much rather accumulate in the bear market. And when the bear market hits, like you think coins will go low, but they will go even lower, dramatically lower. Like take the lowest level you think a coin will go, and then make it 20 times lower. This is what the bear market will do to crypto projects. Okay, probably not to Bitcoin, obviously not to Bitcoin. If we go with history, Bitcoin will also be hit hard, but not as hard, but the altcoins will be slaughtered. They will be slaughtered. So yes, I think it's undervalued, but I also think the narrative right now is not really there. Like the narrative right now is that other projects, but long term, I'm very bullish. I'm very bullish. It has great fundamentals, and obviously, if you believe in the ASI Alliance and they are doing good stuff, if you haven't not used ASI1 yet, what are you waiting for? What are you even doing here? Go and use ASI1. It's a great AI. I love the extended version because it tells you what it's thinking, and it's really cool to read that. Maybe you can look into that in just a moment. But yeah, if you believe in the ASI Alliance and their fundamentals are amazing, then obviously you also need to believe in SFI. Like it's part of the ASI Alliance. So they also have great fundamentals, and I really like the project long term. I personally don't hold SFI, but I'm accumulating it in the bear market. I will accumulate a little bit. Now, as you all know, I am very cautious with what I buy. I don't want to have too much overexposure in any one ecosystem. Now, obviously, I love the ASI Alliance, so I will have a little bit more exposure there, but I will be very picky with what coins I get there. I like the ASI coin, obviously, the FET token overall, and then maybe 1, 2, or maybe 3 others, because ecosystem is quite big. Not 3, maximum 2 others, because again, you don't want to overexpose yourself. So yeah, this is my answer. I think it's undervalued. I think it has great fundamentals, but I would not buy it yet because time-wise, historically speaking, we are probably close to the Bitcoin cycle top. The altcoins will keep running, but the narrative is different right now. And the narrative is just not really there for SFI at the moment. So I see money trickling into other projects and not really into this, which doesn't mean that it can go up, but I think others would probably at the moment give you a bigger bang for your buck, as they say. All right, good. And now let's just look real quick into the chart. because we like to look at charts here. And the chart, I mean, what can I say? The chart obviously looks absolutely garbage. Yeah, the chart is horrible. It's garbage. It looks really, really bad, the S5 chart. But it has amazing fundamentals. Like, I don't know how the airdrop happened. Obviously, there was a merger, so it crashed. After the merger, it makes sense. So as garbage as this chart looks, I believe this is probably a very huge buying opportunity, because it will keep going. This is a project that will not die. You need to understand this. This chart looks like a garbage rug pull, but obviously it's not. As long as the ASI Alliance exists, this will exist. Okay? And that alone should make you bullish on this. So yeah, this is definitely a good opportunity for accumulating. But again, I would wait until the bear market till I accumulate a lot of that. Let's look at a few levels here. I mean, this looks like maybe a kind of okay established floor, hopefully. What else do we have? I mean, we have an obvious double top here, and then we have, yeah, this is a good level here as well. As you can see, we have resistance here, support there, bit of support there. Here, dropped below, but got back up immediately. So this looks like the very first line we need to break. Okay, we have a small ceiling here, but this is not really worth talking about it. When we're talking about long term, because I'm in a daily time frame here, all the other levels are not really important. This level is what needs to break. Will that happen when the altcoins get their day in the sun? It might be, but I am not betting on this for this cycle. This would be and just to this resistance ceiling, it would be a 66% gain. That's crazy. Let's go into the 1 hour and see if we have something more locally that we can maybe target. And guys, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit like all over the place. I really don't have time to prepare these streams anymore. So I'm looking at a few things and then I'm coming in here and just talking. Okay, I hope that's fine with you. I mean, up here, obviously, this is a level. This is nasty, man. This is a nasty drop. But here, you see this? You know what this is? I tell you what this is. What did we just talk about in Bitcoin? This is where you want to pull your fib. Right here to right there. And we have what do you know? Am I a magician? Or do markets just work like that? Look at that. It's a 786. So this would have been probably the best accumulation zone right here. We hit the 786 freaking perfectly. Can you believe that? We just looked at it. We just talked about it. Yeah, you pull from your, obviously, this is like the lowest low. This is the low. You take it and you pull to your high, which is right here. And then it goes back down. This is a shakeout. Like, it goes up. People are, you need to look at it like this, okay? Look at it like this. It's down here, fear is big, but then it goes up and people are saying, man, it goes up, I'm going to get a bug, and they jump in, and then it crashes again, and they are fearful, they jump out, and then just goes up again. So this is how they rinse liquidity. This is how they liquidate people, liquidate bad traders, or just people who are too afraid, who cannot stomach the swings in these markets. Yeah, so long story short, we hit a 7x6 perfectly, so I don't hate this accumulation opportunity at all. It looks pretty good to me. What do you know? Another 786. Now I pulled from the candle bodies, just as Master Friend in the Crypto Lifers teaches. Yeah, obviously it doesn't hit perfectly always, but come on, let's get rid of the big one. This is pretty good, isn't it? It's freaking pretty good, very close to the 786. So yeah, it looks like S5 is going up. If you want to accumulate it now. I would say. No financial advice. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but according to time-wise and chart-wise, it looks like it probably has some room to go in this cycle. Now, again, I personally will not buy it. I will accumulate in the bear market. But yeah, it looks like we might get the push. And just to our resistance here, we have 9% move. Like this is our first resistance, because here we have like a lot of liquidity, as you can see here. This is very, very like a plateau, and people have their stop losses here. So we have a lot of liquidity. Like people who want to short this to the ground. I don't know how many people short this. I don't even know, can you even trade this with a futures contract? But anyways, this is still where liquidity would be, even if there's no futures contract. I believe. Yeah, so we could see this move. And if we go through this, then we'll likely have some resistance here, maybe another 786, and then higher. But I personally would not bet on it. All right. And now let's talk about Sora. And when we talk about Sora, we need to talk about, first of all, about Sora 2. I don't want to look at the videos and the video generator. You probably have already seen enough of that. It is freaking amazing. It looks really, really great. I love it. But let's look at this here. And I have just read a few things. I didn't really look into it too deep, but it sounds plausible to me. And if this really happens, man, this is like a freaking scandal. You cannot say it any other way. So, be OpenAI, train Sora 2 on every movie show ever made with our commission. Really is product with aggressive marketing, yada, yada, yada. We don't need to go into that, but really cruel, C-R-U, cruel. How do you spell cruel? Anyway, the really cruel thing happens here. So, emergency update ships overnight, media upload agreement pop up. You agree not to upload copyrighted material. You agree you have all rights to upload. Misused like permanent banned from Sora and ChatGPT. So, what they are saying is, so they trained it on all the stuff that's out there, like everything they can find. They trained the video model on, and users used it and uploaded it because there were no agreements, anything. But then they overnight put in the agreements. And then they banned users for uploading the stuff that is copyrighted, despite beforehand not having any agreements. And it's not just banned, it's a permanent ban from Sora and ChatGPT. So that's absolutely ridiculous. They're putting everything on their users. This cannot be sustainable. And many people are actually blocked. I mean, this is crazy. I cannot even fathom this, because just think about it. You are blocked for life. Like here, users try to delete their Sora account because, hey, this is bullshit. Okay, I don't want it anymore. So users try to delete their Sora account, and it deletes ChatGPT too. And then they are banned from ever signing up again for Sora or ChatGPT. API access gone. All data deleted. Can't even use same email phone. Users realize they are trapped. That's freaking crazy. They are banned from Sora and ChatGPT. Like, Sora, okay, I could maybe understand that at some level when people do shit with that. But they're grouping this together and just ban the users completely across all the apps. And this is just insanity. Like, this cannot be sustainable if you treat your users like this. Have you heard about this shit going on? Don't delete Sora. Like, if you got Sora, you are in it now. You need to stay, because if you delete it, you delete your ChatGPT and can never sign up again. Like, you don't need to do even anything bad with it. Only if you got Sora and then you delete Sora, you also delete your ChatGPT. It just happens in tandem, and then you can never sign up again to ever ChatGPT or Sora. Well, you can do it with different emails and stuff, but like, what's the freaking hell, man? And staying with Sora, now we are switching to a different Sora. Don't be confused, because OpenAI is talking about Sora, their social media app. The social media app is also going to be called Sora, and it's going to be a place where you make AI videos. And let's not go too much in depth into that, but one thing that is really a bit shocking about this, and this is also what I talked about in my community post, is that what this likely is going to be in the future is that you have an app where you can train yourself into it, you can train other people into it with their consent, and then AI will just make videos with you, with other people, and the AI will be trained to show users exactly what they want to see. So how could this look like? This could look like me making a stream here, but the stream is me being a deep fake that's trained into Sora because it's just AI. It's me talking, and it's me talking about exactly what the person wants to hear. And it's also changing the background into exactly what's interesting for the person. And this might be the future of social media. No real humans anymore, just AI, real people, maybe also imagined people, but also real people that are deepfakes trained into the AI, and the AI just showing me, other people, other streamers, other YouTubers, maybe even quite realistically, but then switching according to the user preference. So, for example, they don't need to change the topics that I'm talking about, but maybe one person is more interested into ChatGPT. Another person is more interested into the ASI Alliance, whatever it is. Topics I talk about. So I have multiple topics I can talk about, and I don't hit everybody 100%. If you're listening to me right now, I am not talking about 100% your interests. I'm maybe talking about 80% your interests, but some things I'm talking about here will not be what interests you. Maybe you're not interested in the trading stuff I talk about. Maybe you're only interested in the trading stuff I talk about. Now with Sora, with this social media app, it probably will look like this in the future, that you go onto that, and then you see a video from a deep fake me, and it will talk about 100% what you want to listen to. So it will only be me talking about trading, or it will only be me talking about everything else but trading. And the AI will be trained that it can see what you want to, that it knows what you want to watch, and will give you exactly that. Also with a background that you would like, that keeps your attention. Maybe even with a small beat music in the background that is right for you. And this might be the future of social media. It's kind of crazy, and I mean, I don't like this, not really. It's creepy, it's weird, but it seems inevitable. Like, everybody, we need to keep embracing AI. Like, the levels will get crazier and crazier. What do I want to say? How I'm going to say this? AI is never going anywhere. It just will not. If you think AI is going to disappear at one point and will stop, I'm sorry, but you are probably an idiot. AI is not going anywhere, and it will just keep going crazier and crazier and crazier. And there will be a level, maybe like many people already are at a level where they say, okay, this is uncomfortable. I don't want these AI videos. I don't want AI images. I want to support real artists, yada, yada, yada. I get all that, okay? I understand the sentiment of that. Obviously, I do. Especially when I think about the social media apps that I just talked about. And me as a creator, like, this could be my death or maybe not. But I fully understand the sentiment. But we need to understand AI is not going anywhere. It's not. It will just keep getting crazier. And if you are fine with everything that happened so far, and if you say, yeah, let's embrace that, it's cool, at one point, there will be a level where you say, okay, that's a step too far now. And you need to be very aware this point will come and it will be breached and it will go even further. Because again, AI is not going to stop. It's just not. And at one point, you will be very uncomfortable with what is going on with AI and what we are doing. And I am starting, if I look at the social media story app, I'm starting to reach this point slowly. But it doesn't matter because AI is not going to stop. And this is the bottom line. So the only thing we can really do is to embrace it. Embrace it and use it to our advantage, right? Make the best out of it, because as uncomfortable as these deepfake social media apps that maybe comes at one point or very soon might seem, it also can be a very great opportunity. Like, how stressed did I come onto the stream? I was all over the place. I had, this topic here, this topic there. With an app like this, I could do that. I could do these streams and I wouldn't even need to be present for that. And it would be even better catered to what you want to see. So this is on the one hand scary, but on the other hand, an amazing opportunity. And we need to cut out the scary part because it doesn't do us any good. Because it might be true. Like, it might all go to shit, but what do you want to do about it? Nothing, because it will come. It will come and will go more and more and more. And there's nothing we can do about it. So might as well embrace it and make the absolute best out of it. Like, at least that's my strategy. And when the point comes, and I think it's very close, when I personally say, okay, now it's really getting uncomfortable, I will be very aware of that and I will embrace it anyway, because it's like the only choice, right? I hope that makes sense. I hope I explained this well enough. I think I explained this pretty well. Let me know your thoughts about this. I really would love to hear your thoughts about this. Are you already uncomfortable with what AI does and can do? Has what I've been telling you about the social media app and Sora and how this might look like in the future, has that made you uncomfortable? Do you think, oh no, I will not be uncomfortable with anything, I just embrace it? And do you fundamentally agree that there's no other way than embracing it? The only other way is like going into a sealed off echo chamber from the rest of the world where only the people are in that don't embrace AI, that don't want to have anything to do with AI. Let me actually, I didn't even want to make a long stream today, but this is just interesting. So let's look at this, what I'm talking about. So the one thing that you could imagine happening is, because again, AI, no way around this, it's going to come, it's going to be everywhere, it's going to be more and more crazy, and it will make you uncomfortable at one point. That's 100% true for probably everybody. So it's 99% true. I just lied. But anyway, what the hell is this? I just want a freaking whiteboard. Oh, shut up. Why can I not just... Where's the whiteboard that I used to use? My freaking God. I don't want to sign up. There was a free whiteboard. It's not even complicated. I just want to draw something to make it visually appealing. Here we go. Sure. Okay, so we have a I and we have no AI. Right? This is the only thing that you could imagine for the future. And I actually think this will happen. This will happen to some degree or another. So on this side are all the people that embrace AI. Everybody who embraces AI is on this side and uses AI and says, oh yes, I am going to use this because it's going to come. It's here. I am going to embrace AI. I'm going to use AI. And on this side is basically the people who say, no AI for me. No pictures, no nothing of that. I don't want that. So it's basically a society split in two. Like, I am really exaggerating here, but this is what you could imagine, that there, and these people, they work with one another, right? They say, okay, watch your content even though you use AI, but I love your content, so I watch it even though you use AI because I embrace AI. And yours because I love AI. And you use AI, I don't care, I still watch you, I still trade with you, I still barter with you, I still buy your product even though you embrace AI, whatever it is, because I love AI. What we need to understand is that these people, they will also go here and say, oh, you make something good, it's not AI, I don't care, I embrace everything, I use also that, I use this, because I don't care. It's AI, it's no AI, I don't care, I just use everything. But these people here on the no AI side, they will just trade, barter, they will just watch content, they will just use pictures from, oh, no AI, so I will use that. Oh, no AI, okay, it's no AI, this is good, I will just stick with the no AI part. And they will not get over here, they will be deflected and stay in the no AI universe. So if you go to the I will not embrace AI side, you will cut yourself off from the majority of people in the world. So I would highly, highly recommend that you start embracing AI, even if it starts making you feel uncomfortable, because otherwise you will be on the small green side and you will cut yourself out of a lot of opportunity. Now, at least this is the way I will go. We have no idea what will happen in the future, but I could imagine something like this going to happen. I will be on the red side here, even though green is my favorite color, but I use red for this, so I will be on this side, right? So this here, oh, I fucked up. Okay, this here is going to be me, right here. A little bit happy, but not too happy, but a little bit. And I will not be over here, but maybe this side is much better, you know? Maybe people on this side are like this kind of happy. Who knows? Maybe they are. But I still want more opportunity, which I will find on the side with more people in. So I will stay there. All right. I hope that makes sense. Good. With that being said, yeah, I'm very tired. I don't really have time to plan these live streams anymore too much. Obviously, we'll continue doing them because I also want to look at the charts. We'll at least always look at the charts. Next week, we'll also look at polling market again because we'll have some nice stats for the AIs and their prediction probabilities. So then we can probably start making a little bit of money with AI. We'll look at that, how that looks like. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. And if you have anything you want me to talk about, want me to look about, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next week. Have a great rest of your day.